Hello, and welcome to another roguelite browser video. This time we're checking out Andromeda Survivors, which is a bullet hell roguelite. It's got quite a few similarities to Vampire Survivors. It's got an upgrades menu outside of it. I've done a few upgrades already. I've played this for about an hour or so to get a few kind of base upgrades. I find that that's like the best way to really like show you guys this game, because a lot of the time, these games are designed that you just die really quickly if you don't have those upgrades. Also got like missions where you can unlock new stuff. There's multiple ships. We haven't unlocked any of those yet. So yeah, let's jump into it. SS Red. It's just a red spaceship. This game can be picked up on Steam for like £2 at the moment, really cheap, which is around $2. Yeah, I decided to pick it up because it's got like a lot of positive reviews on Steam. And it's a bullet hell roguelite, which is exactly what we like to check out on this channel. And a few things I think are really cool about this game that you'll notice quite quickly is we'll do our upgrades first. So we go melee damage, which I haven't really tried out yet. I feel like I'd just die if I tried it. I think we need probably to unlock a few more upgrades to make that work. We've got a HP boost, so we've got missiles, so we definitely go for damage here. But yeah, a few things I think is quite interesting about this game is I actually can't recall a game, a kind of arena bullet hell where you don't have like a horde of enemies chasing you. You've just got these asteroids that are just flying around the screen, kind of limiting your mobility, I guess. And then you've got these range dudes that just kind of make their way around the map, shooting you. Which I think is quite interesting. So we could go for 2 circles that spin around you. When take damage, release a shell that damages enemies. When I tried this previously, I didn't really get on with it very well, so I'm kind of tempted by these 2 more. I'll go for Shattered. It's probably not great, but there we go. But yeah, I really can't recall a roguelite where you're not just kiting enemies around. Ooh, took a hit there. And what I also find really interesting is that there are basically too many enemies on the screen for you to kill. Like all these asteroids. We definitely want to have ghost shot past through enemies. Yes, please. It does slow down when it goes through an enemy, but yeah, that's really good to give us a little bit more kind of cleave against all this stuff. But yeah, there's more enemies on screen than you can like actually deal with. Which means that you're kind of incentivized for going for like damage builds a lot more. I think like a lot of the time, like you take like Vamp Survivors and stuff, you kind of want to have those economy upgrades at some point, quite early on, like whether it be like XP upgrade, all that kind of stuff. Often you want to grab them early and then the damage comes later. More shots sounds good to me. But yeah, this one you're kind of like I say, it allows you to incentivize a more aggressive playstyle, because if you're killing more stuff, then you're getting more XP, which I really do like. Actually, it allows you to kind of play the game without just sitting back, or it allows you to make the choice a bit more. We'll upgrade our shot damage again. I'll spend a little bit more time in the upgrades menu to show you guys, but the extra bullets are just like insane. But yeah, I do really like that, actually. You have, of course, got still those kind of economy upgrades, so you can still go for that kind of playstyle if you want to, but it allows you to, yeah, have a bit more choice. So we've got power upgrade, all damage. We got when we take damage, creates a shockwave that hits nearby enemies. Let's just go for an all damage upgrade. Who doesn't like all damage? But yeah, you can also see that like sometimes the enemies will drop these like little crates, and if you destroy them, you either get like a health drop or you get just a pile of XP. But they also require killing as well, and they're pretty tanky. So again, you're kind of, if you want to kill those things, you need the damage to do it. And if you're shooting at those things, you're not shooting at other things. So you got Blizzard, which slows, again shockwave, or we got or all damage again. So I'll just grab that. That seems fine to me. But yeah, so definitely a cool kind of like design choice there with this. I do really like the music as well. I'm absolutely a sucker for like space themed anything, to be honest. Um, and also we got this cool little trick where you can teleport from one side of the map to the other, which I only recently found out just before I died at the end of the last run. So we got a luck upgrade here. So again, you can see like Vampire Survivors. Sorry, in the top left, you've got our weapon upgrades. We've got top right, we've got our like passive or utility upgrades that go there. I don't know if they combine or anything. I haven't got into that point of the game. I don't know what happens when you max them out, all that kind of thing. I'm tempted by a luck upgrade though. It essentially it gives us like more XP drop things, but also give us a chance of healing a little bit better, which I think is actually the only real way you can increase healing. There is like a shield upgrade, which I guess kind of increases healing. Reducing damage is similar. And there's like a max health increase that I think I need to unlock other ones in future. I think that I saw there was like a vampirism upgrade that I haven't got to yet. Oof. But yeah, like I say, it really does kind of like incentivize you going like a bit more damage focus, which I am a fan of. Yeah, we'll just carry on grabbing luck. I feel like having these extra drops are just gonna help us survive and continue our economy. But yeah, constantly having to balance that out with the damage upgrade. Like, to be honest, if I had a damage choice there, I probably would have taken it still, even though the luck has been proving really, really beneficial for us. We've almost healed up. I should not say that. Immediately get hit there. But oh god, it gets really like stressful trying to deal with like the limited mobility due to all these asteroids floating around, and then just the projectiles on top of like having to aim at places. Like if you compare it to games like Brotato, where you're auto aiming, and I know our missiles are going off and doing stuff by itself, but most of our damage is from us aiming at stuff, and having to aim plus dodge all this stuff with, as I say, that limited mobility, actually, like, it makes for a really tough game. Where kiting around doesn't, and having, like, kiting pattern doesn't really help us as much as it does in some of those other games. And we definitely need to kind of be more attentive to, like, our dodging and all that kind of stuff. Actively kind of looking out for those pink projectiles. Shield is really tempting, but I feel like just pumping our damage is going to be our best shot here. More damage means more XP and hopefully less stuff flying at us. And yeah, I really haven't got all that far in these. Oh god, I just popped out in a dangerous spot there, like inside a massive asteroid that split into more asteroids, which was not the most fun or wise of decisions. I really feel like our luck is like carrying us really hard right now, just giving us as many HP drops as possible. That teleport is really, really powerful. I think getting good at doing that is going to be a pretty key to some deeper runs. None of these are that interesting to me. I guess I'll do the 2 circles that fly around me. Part of the reason why I find these circles a little bit janky, you see there's like 2 of them, and they're like positioned on the side, which I just find really weird. Like I don't know why they're not like symmetrical or something. Also, their movements like follow the way I'm facing, so the movement of them becomes really weird. Like, they don't just circle around me, they kind of react to where I'm moving. Like, it feels like too much. Extra damage when it goes through you, or let's get more XP from XP orbs. Clear up some of these guys before things get a bit too hectic. Things are already pretty hectic, if I'm honest. At least we're getting lots of healing. We're also getting Some dudes are kind of running us down now as well. These guys, which is a little bit scary. We'll go for more cannon damage, more cannon hits, which just do a good job of clearing a path for us. That guy just like shot us immediately on arrival, which is very uncool of him. Oh, and there we are. We're popped. You guys score there. So we got some coins. I think that'll be enough to buy an upgrade. So I'll show you the upgrade menu quick. So we got basically they're upgrades of like your things as you pick them up. So I don't think they give you these things just to start a run off. The HP ones, I guess like the passive ones could do, but it's hard to tell. But I feel like just maybe upgrading our experience boosting is the way to go there. We'll try jumping into another run, see if we can get a little bit further. Now we know what we're doing a little bit. Try and like zerg down as many of these asteroids as we can off the bat. I'm pretty sure as well, I don't think you get any more XP from killing like those like the shooty dudes compared to the asteroids. And they do take more shots. So I wonder if there's a strategy where you you just leave these guys to fly off the map and try and run down as many asteroids as you can. We'll definitely grab the XP boost to start with. I actually really liked us picking up luck as well. I think the HP drops kept us in way longer than I thought that they were going to be honest. So maybe that's a kind of, as we're pretty limited on how we can heal. More shots though are just, you love to see that. You love to see that, and we got the early XP orb as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get some use out of it and get some kind of early levels. It's always a tough one to know if like the XP up things are worth it, because obviously it gives you more XP from the orbs, but every level costs more and you're essentially wasting a level. Like, we'd probably still be level 3 right now if we hadn't picked that up, and we'd have another weapon ability or something like that, and plus we'd be clearing more stuff, right? Like we were saying before. See if we can grab that before it runs away. So it's an interesting thing. I do like shields, but I think Ghostly Shot is the way to go here. Give us that, cleave to help clear off these like bigger packs of stuff. Letting us like kill multiple asteroids with each shot, or at least the potential to, if we're able to line things up. And I think the luck was so good that I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab it here. Cleave down some of these fatter, juicier asteroids. Yeah, that Ghost Shot is performing great for us. And I'll go more cannons. Like, damage is definitely tempting, but more cannons is also more damage. And each shot fired is piercing through stuff as well. More damage here though, because our additional shots don't do as much as our like first shot. So I think it's good to have the extra damage. And as I say, whoever is complaining about having too much damage, you're never like, oh, it sucks. I've got loads of damage. We'll go for another XP orb. The like magnet increase, like usually like Vamp Survivors, for example, it's like my favorite upgrade to pick up. It's just like so good. In fact, nearly all these kind of games, I feel like it's so good because it's so easy to miss the XP that you're grabbing. Vamp Survivors especially, because you let's go for a max health up. Help us stay in maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, Vamp Survivors especially for that, because you sometimes can never get back to your XP. You're like kiting around a massive horde of things and you're never able to get back to the XP of the ones you've killed, and then you kind of stagnate and then eventually get overrun. But in this game, it feels like the pull is like the whole map anyway. Grab missiles again and get a bit more. Oh god, I was focusing on attacking there and got shot in the back. I didn't even see what hit me there. Yeah, so like I haven't actually picked up the upgrade. Maybe it does something that I'm missing and I should pick it up still, but it feels like we're collecting all of those upgrades just fine anyway. Ow. Kind of like like every time we pick up a bit of health, we're losing it straight away almost. Dude, that guy just shot me as soon as I arrived again. There are definitely downsides of teleporting right next to enemies across the map, which is funny. That maybe it like increases the speed they pull in, or it does something else at later levels that makes it more appealing, but not really seeing the need for it at the moment. I guess additional shot again. Got trapped there. Also, like the different projectile speeds from the different enemies are like quite difficult to deal with because it makes it difficult to kite one way and then another. Get a little bit low on HP here. Hopefully, get a few nice drops from those. So those will go a little bit faster when they're piercing through, which is nice because the slow is actually a little bit brutal. The projectiles do time out as well. I noticed. Ugh. Tried to teleport to get away from that damage there, but was just a tad slow. Like just kind of I tried to target and run them down, but it cost me a lot. I grabbed the health purely for the immediate 5 health. Focusing down these orbs as well as I can just to try and get some XP, but the result is you've got lots of bad guys. Shot damage when passing through. I think we'll grab the health again to try and survive just a tad longer. We got bombed on the side there. But yeah, so this is Andromeda Survivors. If as I said, it's cost like £2 on Steam. Like it doesn't cost a lot. It's a nice, fun little 2D bullet hell. I hope that if you pick up, you do a little bit better than me. It's a tough game. It's a really tough game. I'd really be interested in checking out some of these later missions and upgrades and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. And if you want to see more upcoming roguelites, then subscribe to the channel. Liking the video does help so much, and I appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving. It's actually amazing. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.